In this video, I'll show you how to create the Connors RSI indicator in Backtrader and how to apply it within a strategy. This is the result of applying Connors RSI in SPY for the past 5 years. Hi guys, my name is Costa and today we are going to talk about Connors RSI. What is it? Connors RSI is a momentum oscillator developed by Larry Connors. It's used for identifying overbought and oversold conditions in shorter trading timeframes. If we approach this as a black box, the only thing we have to know is that everything above 60 is considered overbought and everything below 5 is considered oversold. This video will focus on creating this indicator and use it in a simple strategy. Basically, it will create a buy signal when Connors RSI is less than 5 and a sell signal when it is bigger than 60. First, let's define the streak class and inherit from Backtrader.indicator parent class. Let's define the lines tuple as usual. This will hold the information we will calculate in the function called next. Also, let's define the params dictionary. We need a lookback period equals to 2. Current strike is equal to 0. Now let's move to the main part of the calculations. We need the current day and the previous day. Current day has index 0 and the previous day has -1 index. The next function is called on every line of our input data. If the current day closing price is bigger than the previous day, then streak is equal to the maximum between 1 and current streak plus 1. Else, if the current day closing price is less than the previous day closing price, then streak is equal to the minimum between -1 and current streak -1. Else, if the previous day closing price is the same as the current day closing price, we set streak and current streak to 0. Similar to streak class, we need to define the Connors RSI class that will inherit from Backtrader.indicator parent class as earlier. I'll move a bit faster since we explained this before. Here we define the lines tuple to include the Connors RSI value. We also define the parameters dictionary. These parameters will be used to make the final calculation. Now we need to calculate the individual components. The first component is an RSI with a lookback period of 3. After that, we initialize the previous indicator called streak and calculate the RSI streak using a period of 2. Next is the %rank, which again could be in the Backtrader built-in indicators. We use the %rank with a period of 100. Last, we can apply all the formula combining all the 3 indicators to our final Connors RSI indicator. This will be applied to all the lines of our input data and it will be available in our strategy. After creating our indicator, we can now define our strategy. The strategy needs to inherit from Backtrader.strategy class as mentioned in Backtrader's documentation. In the init function, we need to initialize our Connors RSI indicator. Then we could define our overbought and oversold conditions and create our buy and sell signals respectively. Last, we can execute a buy order or a sell order based on our signals. Let's see a live example using data from SPY for the past 5 years. As shown in the beginning, this is the graph from the generated sell and buy orders. And let's have a look at the code. So as I've shown in the slides, first we define the streak indicator. Next, we define the Connors RSI indicator, and then we use that indicator to our strategy. Here we have the oversold threshold and the overbought threshold. In some other websites or online documentation, you might found that they are using 10 to 100. But for the purpose of this example, I use 5 and 16 because for SPY, I didn't have any signals that were over 70, I think. Next, we have our buy and sell signals. and then we execute our orders based on these two signals. And as we've seen in previous videos, here it's just some setup for Backtrader, so we can run this strategy. And we use data from SPY for the past 5 years. We run our strategy and then we plot. And the final step is to show the value. So as you can see from running this, let me bring my terminal here. It generates these buy and sell orders, and the last part is the final value. So from here we can see that we've started with 100,000 US dollars and we ended up with 94,000. So this strategy alone, or I should say this indicator alone, cannot be profitable, and is usually used in combination with other indicators such as simple moving average or ADX, or indicators that can define the trend. But yeah, the purpose of this video is just to show how we can create this indicator and not a successful trading strategy. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.